What's up everyone, Terraquake here, and welcome back to our Pokemon Omega Ruby walkthrough. In the last part, we checked out Fall Arbor Town, and then made our way up here to the Meteor Falls, where we had to save good old Professor Cosmos, because he got kidnapped, man. It was crazy. It was crazy. But yeah, no, that was about it. And now, really what we're supposed to do is head to Mount Chimney, which we'll get to in a second, but there's a few more things you can do around Meteor Falls and beyond. So come up here, you can grab another item, because remember, you get automatically teleported back to Fall Arbor Town, so you got to come all the way back up here to do this stuff. But there's a Moonstone. Meteor Falls is bigger, but you can't explore the rest of it until you have a Waterfall, which is until like after the 8th gym. So aside from that, yeah, you can just head down these stairs or hop down those ledges. Either one works, and that'll do it for the cave, just that Moonstone. But on the other side, you come out to Route 115. Route 115 is always an interesting route because it's like broken up so much. We were in part of it, you know, a very small portion of it when we were way back by Rustboro City. We grabbed like one item around here. And now there's another part here, which is above the ledges that you couldn't get over earlier. But then over here, there's also a place to surf. And there's actually like a northern section of Route 115 that we can get to once we surf. So we'll cover that when we get there. For now, let's just take on the trainers. If they'd stop running away, let's take on the trainers that are around these parts. And then, yeah, there's also something I want to do in Rustboro City real quick as well, because you'll actually be able to talk to Mr. Stone again. And I believe, if it's like the original games, which really, you know, ORAS, they could definitely have changed it. But Mr. Stone should have something to give us since we've, you know, ran all of his errands. We gave the letter to Steven. We gave the stuff to Captain Stern in Slateport City. So yeah, it's kind of nice to make this big old loop around. Now, if you do just want to get straight to Mount Chimney, when you're back in Fall Arbor Town with May and Professor Cosmos, as you saw at the end of the last episode, she'll offer to teleport you straight back to Mauville. However, I decided not to do that. So yeah, nothing else by the beach over here because, again, we can't surf. So let's get back to the main path. And as a matter of fact, we'll go right first because, yeah, there's an item as well as some berries. What are these? Wapire berries? Yep. What do those do, you may be asking? Pfft, beats me. But yeah, I hope you guys are all having a good Wednesday. I am still trying to get ahead on walkthrough episodes. And I think I'm doing a pretty good job of that so far. Or at least, I don't know, I hope I'm doing a good job of that. But yeah, I still have the EXP share turned on and stuff, you know, because I want Slugma to get some experience. And as a matter of... Oh, hold on. It's Black Belt Knob. Didn't we have Ninja Boy Lung like 2 episodes ago, and now we got Black Belt Knob? Man, these names are awesome. But yeah, next video, you know, there's a chance I could be snagging my 5th team member. Just a chance. Just a chance. But, yeah, so I definitely just want to, you know, keep getting levels the best way I can. You know, keep getting my lower level team members caught up with the rest. Maybe I'll do some off-screen grinding at some point. I don't really know. We'll see. I try to avoid that, but if it's gonna, you know, make it to where my higher level Pokemon don't have to keep on, you know, getting higher levels quicker as opposed to the rest of my team, then maybe I should do some off-screen grinding. Alright, here's the last guy, one of these collectors again. These guys are always fun to battle because they got some cool Pokemon to show off. And, yeah, like Seviper right here, who, you know, if you're playing... Oh, gosh, is it Omega Ruby that you get Zangoose and not Seviper? Or is it vice versa? Either way, one of the versions you can't find Seviper in the wild. So it's a good thing to talk to this guy. Level 32 there for Pelipper. We'll definitely heal up again before going back to Mount Chimney. There's Turbo, another level. Oh my gosh, we got the Lanoon still on the team. I mean, Lanoon might as well be a main team member at this point with all the levels he's gotten. But hey, we need him for all of our HMs. What can I say? But yeah, look at this. Now we've looped all the way back around to Rustboro City. What do they say? It's a small world after all. I mean, really, every Pokemon region is small, like comparing it to, you know, real life. But let's go talk to Mr. Stone because... Man, I don't know if it's a Mega Stone he'll give you. It's something. I know in the original games it was the EXP share, but obviously that's not an item in this game. It's more so just a feature. So let's see. It better be something with all the stuff we've done for him. So, wow, okay, he didn't even acknowledge it. Oh, I'll remember that, Mr. Stone. You better sleep with one eye open. Because, man, I was really thinking he gave you something. Well, on to Mount Chimney. Yeah, I wasn't gonna make y'all sit through that, you know, and watch me walk all the way back to the entrance to Mount Chimney. Now, if you do what I just did, then the easiest way to get back is to head east of Rustboro City, and then through the Rust Turf Tunnel, which will take you to Verdant Turf Town, and eventually back to Mauville City, and then you can just head north from there. But yeah, now that you've done the stuff at Meteor Falls, the grunts will be out of the way. And talk to the person on the left. The person on the right's just like, oh yeah, this is the exit when you come down the cable car. But we want to go up because this will take us to the top of Mount Chimney where some stuff is going down. Some absolute stuff is going down. You get this cool little animation. Something really cool that's kind of like a, you know, niche fact about the original titles in Gen 3 is there's an animation. Actually, this may not be, I don't know if it was cut from the game or if it just happens really rarely, but I know that either there was supposed to be a chance or maybe there is a chance that when you see the little cutscene of you going up the cable car in the Gen 3 games, that you can see like a hiker or something walking up the mountain, which is really cool because I think it's only like a small chance of it happening. But anyways, don't bother trying to go south. Those two dudes are having some crazy battle with two Poochyinnas. Like, really, bro? How intense could that be? But yeah, you're going to want to head up here, and you see a lot of just Team Magma and Team Aqua grunts going at it, man. I will say Mount Chimney at the top looks really cool in this game. But yeah, here's Archie. He's taking on like 3 at once. Like, Archie, I know you're the boss and everything, but a 3v1 Poochyinna battle looks kind of like, I think you're going to lose, man. Maybe if you had a Mighty Inna. But yeah, just skip on by all of them, and you got a couple of people to battle. And actually, you're going to be having your first showdown with the leader of either Team Magma or Team Aqua. But first, you got to deal with a simple little grunt. He's going to have a Poochyinna and Coughing. Funnily enough, if you're playing Alpha Sapphire, though, he'll have a Grimer instead of Coughing. But I do have Turbo up front because, I mean, these guys, you know, only level 22. Look at that. He can handle it. Oh, my gosh. I just got done recording a Pokemon Glazed episode where I said my top 3 least favorite moves are Swagger, Protect, and I think Double Team. And here we go with Swagger. I mean, my goodness. I don't know. And I know Flatter does the same thing, right? Flatter raises your special attack sharply, but also confuses you. But I just don't see it nearly as often as I do Swagger. So I guess that's why I don't hate it as much. And yeah, here's that aforementioned Coughing. We snapped out quickly, though. You know what? Turbo's kind of proven himself, I gotta say. He's proven himself, man. You know, respect. He's kind of in his own environment up here. I mean, we got lava and everything everywhere. I mean, I wonder what would happen if, you know, one of these grunts or, like, maybe us just jumped into the lava in the middle of Mount Chimney. Well, I mean, we'd burn, wouldn't we? I mean, yeah, that's what happens when you jump into lava. What am I on about? All right, here we go. Yeah, this will be an admin. So it's going to be the same admin that you fought at Meteor Falls. And golly, he's throwing like a temper tantrum. Yeah, if you're playing Magma, this is going to be Tabitha again. Or not playing Magma, playing Omega Ruby. And if you're playing Alpha Sapphire, it'll be Shelly again. So yeah, this time you don't have May by your side to help. Like, oh no, we don't have May to help us out. Yeah, man, they've got either a Coughing and Nummel or Grimer and Carvanha, so nothing evolved. This thing goes for self-destruct. Unfortunately, I think I might die. Oh, that's so annoying. I hate you, Coughing. I hate you. But yeah, that thing had Assurance, Self-Destruct, Sludge, and Clear Smog. And then, he'll go into Nummel over here, which has Magnitude, Flame Burst, Amnesia, and Lava Plume. The Grimer's going to have Disable, Sludge, Mud Bomb, and Minimize. And then the Carvanha's going to know Aqua Jet, Assurance, Screech, and Swagger. So yeah, I'll probably heal up my boy here. What am I trying to say? My boy, Slugma. And then we'll get on to this leader battle. You knew I'd be strong? I mean, I'd hope so. Unless your memory just sucks because I beat you like... Probably, if we're talking like in-game time, I beat him like 15 minutes ago. But yeah, let's pop that revive and a super potion while we're at it. And then we'll get to this fight. And, man, do I want to... Man, I want to try to start with Slugma, but now he's lower level than these upcoming mons, so I'm not going to. We will begin with, we'll begin with Papa C. Alright, so let's go take on Maxie. This is kind of sketchy, though. I mean, we're on, like, a glass bridge over this lava. I still don't understand, like, they had to have just placed this thing here, right? Like, this little generator thing or whatever Maxie's trying to do right now, like, there's no way that's been here. Because why would it be sitting out here? But yeah, this is Maxie or Archie if you're playing Alpha Sapphire, and we saw them, or we've seen them before, but this will be our first showdown with them, and it will not be your last either. So let's get to it, man. They'll both begin with a Mightyena at level 25, knowing Roar, Snarl, Swagger, and Assurance. Typical old Mightyena. And luckily enough, well, actually, this is interesting. The one in Alpha Sapphire has the ability Quick Feet, but this one in Omega Ruby has Intimidate, so I guess Omega Ruby you get the short end of the stick. Because, yeah, I'd rather it have Quick Feet, but that's fine. Honestly, I expected both to have an Intimidate. And, okay, he's just going to raise our attack anyways. I hope we break through Confusion because we'll be able to knock it out and just make short work of it. This is definitely one of the cooler battle backgrounds, you know, in this game. I mean, look at this. You're kind of like, you got the lava in the background. I think it's pretty cool. I like seeing Pokemon's progression of, like, the battlefields. But anyways, I'm thinking he's going to go out to Camera Up. Let's see, though. Yeah, here it comes. Bad move on your part, though, because I do have a water type. Now, Camera Up or Sharpedo is going to be at level 27. Camera Up will have Flame Burst, Amnesia, Lava Plume, and Earth Power. So pretty strong moves. I mean, you know, Lava Plume and Earth Power, nothing to fool around with. Sharpedo's going to have Assurance, Screech, Swagger, and Ice Fang. So I'd say Sharpedo's a lot weaker. Doesn't even have a Stab Water move. But yeah, down he goes. That was easy enough with a Brine. Do I want Slam? Actually, I do. I'll drop Quick Attack. Even though Slam's not great, I mean, Grovyle really has the Leaf Blade, and that is literally it. Alright, here comes Golbat. I'm gonna try something here. Let's try Turbo. I mean, not expecting him to do a whole lot. Maybe he can knock it out with Agent Power. But we may just die to, like, a Wing Attack. And okay. I thought Agent Power was in my bottom right slot. This was a horrible idea. Yo, retreat, bro. Yo, retreat. Hey, get Turbo out of here. He hit himself. Bro does not know where he's at. Golbat has Wing Attack, Confuse Ray, Air Cutter, and Swift. Yeah, man. I mean, you know, this is the admin of the evil team, but let's be honest. Are these guys usually that difficult? Not really. Not really at all. Now, I'm pretty sure something else about Mount Chimney. Well, this is Oras, because I'm kind of just going off of Gen 3 right here, so I'm not 100% sure. But I know that once you clear out the evil team from up here, and then maybe you gotta leave the area and come back, or you may even have to, like, beat the 4th gym and then come back here. There will be more trainers up here for you to fight, like regular trainers. So, I don't know, maybe after we beat the 4th gym, since, you know, we'll take an episode to explore the desert as well, we can check out Mount Chimney again, because I know, in Gen 3 at least, you can do that. By the way, I will teach Pelipper Stockpile over Growl. I'm not going to be giving him Spit Up or Swallow, though. But yeah, it's kind of funny. I got 2 Pokemon on the team that learn all these moves. So yeah, I'm good on the other 2, because that would just take up way too many move slots. And there we go. Down goes Maxie for the first time. Look at that. He's got his glasses falling off. Then he tries to act all, like, smug at the end. Like, bro, you ain't him, okay? You ain't him. And, yeah, so, you know, that's not the end of them, right? That's not the end of them. They're still going to be trying to continue on with their plans. And, of course, he's going to, you know, just slyly mention Mount Pyre in there. So now you know, hey, you know, that's where you're going to be seeing him next. Now, he just hands over the meteorite. I think they ended up not really needing the meteorite. I know in the original games you actually had to go up and grab it, but now we just get it. And here comes Archie. What's he gonna say? Hey, stay out of our way, man. We're trying to stop him, not you. Like, come on. You were back there fighting 3 grunts. I bet you lost that battle, Archie. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. But yeah, that's it for Mount Chimney. I kind of want to get off this glass bridge before we, like, fall to our death. By the way, hidden little staircase back here. You can kind of see it in the background during the cutscenes. And you'll get TM59 Incinerate. Got that on Slugma right now. It's decent. I think it got a buff since, like, it got introduced in Gen 5, and then I think it got a buff in Gen 6. Or at least it just seems like it's a lot stronger in these games as opposed to, like, the Incinerate you get on that Panseer at the beginning of Pokemon Black and White. But yeah, that'll go ahead and wrap it up for this episode. Next episode, we're doing a lot, and we are reaching Lavaridge Town. For now, though, hope y'all enjoyed. Have a great rest of your day, and until next time, deuces.